Did you know that 2026 could change everything for seniors in California? And not in a good way. If you're 65 or older, this year might be the wake-up call you didn't see coming. From healthcare shifts to rising costs, new taxes, and even political changes, there's a lot to unpack. Many seniors are completely unaware of these shifts, and by the time they hit, it might be too late to prepare. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, we'll dive into 10 crucial reasons why 2026 could turn your world upside down, and what you can do to protect yourself. Number 1. Major healthcare changes. In 2026, healthcare is set to undergo significant changes that could impact millions of seniors in California. The most pressing issue is the reform of Medicare. A key proposal is the reduction of coverage for certain treatments and prescription medications, potentially leaving seniors with higher out-of-pocket costs. Many are unaware that these changes could affect the way they access care and how much they pay for services. Seniors often rely heavily on Medicare, and any reduction in coverage could cause serious financial strain. Moreover, healthcare premiums are expected to rise, particularly for those on fixed incomes. While government subsidies may cushion some of the costs, the average senior could find themselves paying more each month for basic health care. These changes will also impact Medicaid eligibility for low-income seniors, with stricter requirements being introduced. For those relying on Medicaid for long-term care, this could mean having to pay more out of pocket or facing difficulty qualifying for necessary services. In addition to that, the shift towards telehealth services will continue to expand in 2026. While this can be a convenient option for some seniors, it might also present barriers for those who are not comfortable with technology or lack reliable internet access. As more healthcare providers move to digital platforms, in-person visits may become less common, which could leave some seniors feeling isolated or misunderstood during medical consultations. This change is likely to create a gap between those who can adapt to digital healthcare and those who cannot, further increasing the healthcare divide among different groups of seniors. The shift in healthcare policies might also lead to confusion for seniors who are not well versed in navigating new systems. This underscores the importance of being proactive about healthcare planning in 2026. It is crucial for seniors to review their plans carefully and stay updated on new policies to avoid disruptions in coverage and to ensure they are not caught off guard by rising costs or changes in the system. Number 2. New retirement income taxation rules. In 2026, retirement income taxation is poised to undergo significant changes affecting seniors who rely on fixed income sources like Social Security, pensions, and savings. The most immediate concern is the increase in state income taxes on retirement benefits. This change could reduce the disposable income for many seniors, as they will have to pay higher taxes on their Social Security checks or pension payouts. As the state government seeks to close budget gaps, retirement benefits that were once tax-exempt or lightly taxed may now be subject to heavier taxation, impacting seniors' financial security. Seniors are also facing potential changes to the way capital gains are taxed, particularly for those with investment income. A tax hike on the profits from investments like stocks or real estate could be implemented, further affecting seniors who depend on these assets for additional income. Those who've been relying on their 401ks or IRAs might also feel the pressure, as the government looks to collect more revenue from the tax-deferred accounts that many seniors use for retirement. The shift could lead to seniors paying more than they had planned for taxes on their savings and investments. Additionally, these tax changes may be layered with new reporting requirements. The introduction of more stringent rules for reporting income from retirement accounts and other sources could make it more complex for seniors to file their taxes correctly. With many seniors relying on tax preparers or financial advisors, the added complexity could lead to more mistakes, increasing the risk of audits or fines. To navigate these changes, seniors will need to carefully reassess their retirement planning strategies. Seeking advice from a financial advisor who understands the new tax rules will be crucial to ensure that seniors aren't caught off guard by tax increases. It's essential to start planning ahead now, as the impact on finances could be felt as early as 2026.
Adjusting investment strategies and budgeting for higher taxes will help seniors avoid unnecessary financial strain in the years to come.
Number 3. Housing market pressures. In 2026, California's housing crisis is expected to worsen, with seniors facing even greater challenges when it comes to finding affordable housing. The median home prices in the state continue to rise, making it increasingly difficult for seniors on fixed incomes to keep up with the costs. Even though property taxes for seniors can be frozen or reduced under certain programs, many may find that they are unable to keep up with the maintenance costs or the increased property values that come with their homes being reassessed. This will create additional financial burdens, as staying in a family home may no longer be a viable option. Moreover, the supply of affordable housing for seniors is severely limited. There simply aren't enough senior living communities or subsidized housing options to meet the demand, and new constructions are often priced far above what most seniors can afford. Many seniors will be left scrambling to find housing that fits within their budget. With the potential for rents to rise even further, more seniors may face the tough choice of either staying in their current homes and struggling financially, or relocating to more affordable areas, possibly far from family and support networks. Another challenge arises from the increasing push for gentrification in many urban areas. As neighborhoods become more desirable, seniors who lived in their homes for years could find themselves pushed out by developers or facing higher rent prices in neighborhoods they've called home for decades. In some cases, long-term residents may even be forced to sell their homes to make way for more profitable developments, leaving them without a stable living situation. To manage these pressures, seniors may need to consider downsizing to smaller homes or moving to areas with a lower cost of living. However, this transition can be difficult due to the emotional and practical challenges of moving from a long-time residence. Government assistance programs, such as rent control or affordable senior housing initiatives, may offer some relief, but they are not always enough to keep pace with the rising costs of living. Seniors must be proactive about exploring housing options early to avoid financial strain and displacement in 2026.
Number 4. The digital divide. As California continues to embrace technology, many seniors find themselves struggling to keep up, and 2026 may only make this gap wider. With more services moving online, whether it's healthcare, financial management, or even communication, seniors who are digitally disconnected could face serious challenges. The shift towards telehealth, online banking, and virtual doctor visits is intended to make life easier for many, but it risks alienating those who aren't tech-savvy. Seniors who are not familiar with digital tools may find themselves excluded from essential services or forced to rely on others to access basic healthcare and financial resources. Furthermore, the rise in cybersecurity threats targeted at seniors is another factor. Online scams and fraudulent schemes are increasing, and many seniors may be more vulnerable to such risks. Without proper digital literacy, they may fall prey to scams that target their bank accounts, personal data, and even health insurance. As more platforms demand personal information or payments online, seniors who don't understand how to protect themselves may unknowingly compromise their privacy and security. To combat this growing issue, it's essential for seniors to become proficient with technology before 2026. This might include learning how to navigate online medical portals, manage finances through digital platforms, or simply use a smartphone or computer more efficiently. Many local community centers, libraries, and senior organizations offer digital literacy courses aimed at helping older adults develop these critical skills. Ensuring that seniors have the tools and knowledge to safely navigate the digital world can empower them to take control of their health and finances and avoid becoming victims of fraud. In addition to education, access to technology plays a key role. Some seniors may not have access to a reliable internet connection, a smartphone, or even a computer. This lack of resources further widens the divide between those who can adapt to the digital world and those who cannot. Government and nonprofit organizations will need to step in to ensure that internet access and affordable devices are available to those who need them most.
In 2026, addressing the digital divide will be crucial in ensuring that seniors can fully participate in a society that is becoming increasingly dependent on technology.
Number 5. Rising cost of living. As inflation continues to affect everyday expenses, seniors in California are feeling the squeeze more than ever. In 2026, the cost of living is expected to rise significantly, making it harder for seniors, especially those on fixed incomes, to keep up with their basic needs. The price of groceries, utilities, and even transportation is climbing, and many seniors will find their monthly budgets stretched to the limit. With no significant increase in Social Security benefits to match the inflation rates, many seniors will struggle to afford the essentials without cutting back on their lifestyle or, worse, falling into financial insecurity. Part of this cost surge is tied to housing prices, which continue to climb across California. Even though some seniors might have their homes paid off, the increasing property taxes and the rising costs of maintenance or renovations can create an added burden. Renters, particularly seniors in urban areas, will face even steeper rent hikes as demand for affordable housing outpaces availability. For those on a limited budget, finding affordable housing will become a serious challenge, especially as government assistance programs struggle to keep up with demand. Additionally, the price of healthcare is expected to increase as insurance premiums rise, medications become more expensive, and out-of-pocket costs for medical visits increase. Since many seniors rely on healthcare for chronic conditions, they will have to make difficult decisions about their care. If prescription costs soar or access to specialists becomes limited, seniors may have to choose between necessary medical treatments and other important expenses, like food or utilities. To adjust to these financial pressures, seniors will need to be more strategic with their spending habits, reducing non-essential purchases, budgeting carefully, and seeking out local discounts or assistance programs can help alleviate some of the burden. Seniors should also consider speaking with a financial planner to reassess their savings and investment strategies, ensuring their funds last longer despite the rising costs. Proactive financial management and staying informed about community resources can help seniors manage the increasing cost of living in 2026.
Number 6. Medicare cuts or changes. Medicare, a lifeline for millions of seniors, is facing a series of cuts and changes that could drastically affect coverage in 2026. With the federal government looking to reduce spending, seniors may find that Medicare Advantage plans and traditional Medicare benefits are scaled back. One of the most concerning changes is the potential reduction in coverage for certain treatments, such as specialized care, physical therapy, or certain types of surgery, which are vital to many seniors' well-being. This could leave seniors to shoulder larger out-of-pocket costs for medical care they've come to rely on. Additionally, the prescription drug benefit within Medicare may be subject to cuts or stricter rules, leading to increased costs for medications. Some generic drugs may no longer be covered, while brand-name prescriptions could become far more expensive for seniors who are already struggling to manage their healthcare budget. For those with chronic conditions that require ongoing treatment, these changes could be particularly devastating, forcing them to either go without necessary medications or pay out of pocket for alternatives. The issue doesn't stop at coverage cuts. Many seniors will also face higher premiums for their Medicare plans, which could create significant financial stress. As premiums rise, those on fixed incomes may find it increasingly difficult to manage their healthcare costs. While there may be some government programs designed to help offset these expenses, the reality is that many seniors will be left to navigate the complexities of Medicare open enrollment, making important decisions about coverage at a time when the system is evolving rapidly. To prepare for these changes, seniors need to become familiar with the Medicare updates ahead of time. Staying informed about the new coverage options, especially regarding prescription drug plans, can help minimize disruption to care. Seeking assistance from a Medicare counselor or financial advisor specializing in healthcare can provide clarity on how to adjust their plans and avoid surprise medical bills in 2026. Ensuring that healthcare remains affordable and accessible will be critical as the system continues to evolve.
Number 7. Legal challenges to senior benefits. In 2026, California seniors could face legal battles that threaten essential benefits they rely on for financial security and well-being. With the increasing pressure to balance state budgets, government programs that provide crucial benefits to seniors, such as Social Security, Medicaid, and other senior assistance programs, may come under scrutiny. These legal challenges could lead to reductions in benefits or even changes to eligibility requirements, making it harder for some seniors to qualify for the support they need. One of the most significant concerns is the proposed changes to eligibility for Medicaid. For many low-income seniors, Medicaid provides coverage for long-term care, nursing home services, and other vital healthcare needs. If these programs face legal challenges that tighten eligibility or reduce funding, seniors may be forced to pay out of pocket for services they can no longer afford. This could especially affect those who rely on nursing home care or home healthcare services, potentially forcing them to seek alternative living arrangements or make difficult decisions about their care. Additionally, Social Security benefits may also be at risk. In recent years, there have been discussions about potential cuts to Social Security or proposals to limit cost of living adjustments, COLAs, to match inflation more slowly. For seniors who rely on Social Security as their primary source of income, such changes could significantly impact their financial stability. If the legal challenges succeed in reducing Social Security payouts or delay benefit increases, many seniors may struggle to make ends meet, especially in the face of rising living costs. Seniors need to be proactive about staying informed and engaged with potential legislation that could affect their benefits. Consulting with an elder law attorney or financial advisor who specializes in senior benefits will be essential in navigating these legal changes. Seniors should also consider joining advocacy groups that work to protect senior rights and benefits, ensuring they have a voice in the policies that could impact their lives. By preparing for potential legal challenges, seniors can better safeguard their rights and financial well-being.
Number 8. Transportation issues. As California's aging population grows, transportation becomes an increasingly significant issue for seniors. In 2026, many seniors will find it more difficult to get around due to health problems or the inability to drive safely. While public transportation exists, it often doesn't meet the needs of seniors, especially in rural areas or less densely populated regions. Long distances, limited routes, and infrequent schedules can make getting to doctor's appointments, grocery stores, or social engagements a logistical nightmare. This lack of accessible transportation creates isolation and disrupts seniors' ability to remain independent. For those who rely on ride-sharing services, such as Uber or Lyft, the cost can be prohibitive, particularly for seniors on fixed incomes. Additionally, the complexity of these services, especially for those not comfortable with smartphones or technology, can add another barrier. As the ride-sharing industry evolves, some seniors may find it increasingly difficult to use these services effectively, making them more reliant on family members or friends to get around, leading to inconvenience and loss of independence. Public transit also faces challenges in meeting the unique needs of seniors. While some cities have implemented senior-friendly services, like buses with low floors or paratransit options, these services are often underfunded or operate in a limited capacity. In addition, public transit systems are not always designed with seniors' physical limitations in mind. Infrequent stops, limited routes, and long waiting times make public transportation less than ideal for many older adults. In urban areas where seniors may be more reliant on transit, these limitations can make simple tasks like grocery shopping or visiting a doctor incredibly difficult. To address these challenges, local governments and transportation agencies must prioritize senior-friendly solutions in their infrastructure planning. This could include expanding paratransit services, offering discounted fares, and investing in accessible transportation options that cater to the elderly. Seniors should explore local transportation programs and resources early so they are prepared to adapt in 2026.
Additionally, learning about senior ride services or community options could help seniors maintain their independence and avoid becoming isolated due to transportation barriers.
Number 9. Mental health in isolation. In 2026, mental health challenges for seniors in California are expected to grow significantly, with social isolation being one of the biggest factors contributing to deteriorating well-being. Many older adults experience loneliness, which can lead to a variety of mental health issues, including depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. In fact, studies have shown that isolated seniors are at a much higher risk for both physical and mental health problems. The rise in living costs, fewer affordable housing options, and changes in family dynamics can all contribute to seniors feeling more disconnected from society. As families become more mobile and younger generations move away, seniors may find themselves increasingly cut off from their traditional support networks. Without regular social interactions, many older adults experience a sharp decline in mental health. Social isolation has been linked to a higher risk of developing chronic conditions like heart disease, stroke, and even dementia. The psychological effects of isolation can also reduce a senior's ability to manage chronic conditions, making it harder for them to stay healthy and independent. To make matters worse, the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted how vulnerable seniors are to social isolation, as many were unable to see family members or access in-person services for extended periods. While some have adapted to digital platforms for communication, others may still struggle with technology, unable to connect virtually with loved ones or participate in online social activities. With technology gaps widening, seniors who aren't tech-savvy could find themselves left behind as the world increasingly shifts toward virtual solutions. It's crucial for seniors to seek out social engagement opportunities before 2026 to protect their mental health. Programs that encourage group activities, senior meetups, or even virtual events can help reduce feelings of loneliness. Additionally, seniors should consider therapy or joining support groups tailored to older adults, where they can discuss their challenges and receive guidance. Communities need to create more accessible mental health resources and ensure that seniors are aware of the support available to them. By staying proactive in maintaining social connections and seeking help when needed, seniors can better navigate the mental health challenges that lie ahead. Number 10. Unexpected political shifts. As we move toward 2026, California's political landscape is likely to experience significant shifts that could impact seniors in unexpected ways. One of the primary concerns is changes in policies related to senior benefits. As the state faces mounting budget pressures, seniors may find their long-standing benefits at risk, particularly in areas like healthcare, housing, and tax breaks. Elections and shifts in leadership could lead to new laws that either expand or cut critical services and financial assistance programs that seniors depend on. This uncertainty makes it even more crucial for seniors to stay informed about political developments that may directly affect their lives. In addition to changes in benefit programs, political decisions regarding taxes could directly impact seniors' income. For example, changes to tax deductions for pensions, Social Security benefits, and even property taxes could leave seniors paying more than they had anticipated. With the cost of living already rising, such policy shifts could put a considerable strain on seniors' finances, especially those on fixed incomes. Seniors should be aware of any legislative movements that could alter the tax structure, as this may significantly affect their ability to save or spend without feeling the financial pinch. On a broader scale, political gridlock or changes in federal regulations could lead to unpredictable effects on programs like Medicare, Social Security, and affordable housing initiatives. These essential programs rely heavily on political support, and shifts in policy priorities could create confusion or disruptions in services that seniors rely on for their health and financial security. In some cases, changes in healthcare policies at the state or federal level could lead to unexpected increases in out-of-pocket costs, making it harder for seniors to afford their treatments. Seniors must take an active role in staying informed about political shifts,
voting in local and national elections, and advocating for policies that protect their rights. Joining advocacy groups and staying connected with community organizations will help seniors have a voice in political decisions that could impact their future. Preparing for political changes by understanding the potential risks and advocating for protections will allow seniors to better navigate the evolving landscape of 2026.
As we approach 2026, California seniors will face a wide range of challenges that could disrupt their lives, from rising healthcare costs and Medicare cuts to housing pressures and transportation barriers. The future presents obstacles that many aren't prepared for. The digital divide, mental health concerns, and potential legal changes only add to the uncertainty, leaving many seniors vulnerable in ways they hadn't anticipated. However, there's hope. By staying informed, planning ahead, and seeking out the right resources, seniors can better navigate these challenges. Whether it's learning more about new policies, reassessing finances, or simply staying connected with others, proactive steps can make a significant difference. While we can't predict everything that will happen, we can ensure that we're prepared for whatever 2026 brings. Seniors deserve the support, resources, and tools to thrive, not just survive. Together, by raising awareness, advocating for change, and making informed choices, we can pave the way for a brighter future for California's senior population. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your biggest concern about the upcoming changes in 2026? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to check out our previous videos for more tips and insights. We put a lot of effort into creating these videos for you, so please support us by hitting that subscribe button. It's just one click, but it means a lot.